Okay, now we're going to start the construction of the tone ring. Now with the sides in the molds, I've taken a clamp and clamped the two molds together. And I've also put marks according to the plans where I want the tone ring to connect to the sides. And here's the 3 pieces of maple that I'm going to use. And here's a little closer look at what I've marked on the molds, so I'll know where to put the braces at. And now I've shaped the 2 sides and cut this to fit inside here. And you can also see that I've put some clamps and made sure that I've got the right width so that it will fit in right and be the correct size. And now that I've got it to fit, I'm going to add a little glue and use a long clamp here and just clamp it in place. And I'm just making it flush with the top of the sides. And I'll typically let this dry overnight. And now once it's dry, we're going to attach the side kerfing and take the tone ring all the way down to the bottom block. And now you can see where the waist of the guitar sort of starts going toward the lower bout. That part's pretty straight, but where it starts to curve, I'm going to make some marks here where we're going to kerf it. You can see how it's straight to that one point, and then I'll mark some areas where we'll start to take a saw and make some cuts so that that will bend all the way around. And here you can see the finished piece where we've got the kerfing so that end will bend. And now in some of the tighter areas of the curves you may have to put the cuts a little closer together. And then you should get it as close to the center block as you can. There'll be a little piece that we add later to finish up the end next to the bottom block. And now you can see that I've raised the sides up out of the molds so that you'll have room to take some clamps or clothespins and clamp it onto the sides when you glue on that side kerfing. And now with the piece in place, I'm going to make some marks here where it crosses that top brace. And I'm also going to mark the piece of side kerfing as well where the top brace crosses it. And we're going to cut a lap joint here to join these two together. Now you can see how we're going to cut that and the marks that are made. And we're going to make a cut there as well, about halfway through each piece. And do this on both sides. And now once I've made the marks, I'm just going to measure here and make sure that the marks are equally distant from both sides so that they are centered. If not, you might want to adjust them just slightly and get them to be centered in the guitar. Now you can see here the cuts that we've made. You just make them deep enough until you get the 2 pieces flush along the top. And then you want to clamp that and glue those in place. And then when you're done and it's glued up, you can see that I've added some pieces here on the bottom between the kerfing and the bottom block. Just sort of cut them to size out of some extra piece of the side kerfing and glue them in so it's solid all the way around. And then go back into where you've cut your saw marks and fill those in with wood putty so that you've got one solid piece all the way around. And once that's done, take some regular kerfing and finish around the top, those areas where you don't have the tone ring. And there's one there just underneath the cutaway.